Okay, welcome to Run and Bun. Gonna be taking another stab at this. I still have to edit my last recording down, which is... Let's get some music playing first. It's a little loud. Still seems a little loud. Actually, you know what? Hang on. Let me see how it sounded. Could go up a little bit from where it was yesterday. Like there. Okay, so yesterday I left off. Hang on, I need to start the timer first. Boom. So yesterday I left off with technically all of my encounters. I think I can still take Granite Cave, but I don't necessarily need to take my encounter here. What I'd really like to do is delay till here, but that is a lot of delaying to have to do. Like, straight up, that is a lot of delaying for one encounter. It could pan out really well. It could also not pan out really well. But the first thing I need to take a look at is here. Let me pull out. So, my thought process here is I lead Boltund. Boltund lead. Boltund lead. And we will tail whip Psychic Fangs. That'll then bring out Lopunny. And on Lopunny, I Psychic Fangs again. This will deal 40 to 49%, so a crit would be best, obviously, because then it could just bounce out. But this will then bring in Scraggy. And it's most likely to be going for Feint Attack because it's highest damaging move. I feel like that's incorrect. So let me pull up here. So yeah, it'll start at +6. And that's all it can be. So technically all of these rolls are the exact same, except Feint Attack can be +8, right? Correct. So on here we'd swap into Timber. If it power up punches, good luck. I guess on power up punch I could I was gonna say, could I look here on random move? I could maybe look Growlithe on random move, then go Timber. Because this would allow me to get this to a spot where this can come back in. Maybe? It's like -2. Low kick does a lot. And then this could come back in and kill a Spark. That means I'd have to get him to -2. That could maybe work. But I guess there's no real point in killing with Boltund because it's just going to bring Lopunny back out. I think I need to go take Yeah, I unfortunately think I need to go take my granite cave encounter. I'm taking from floor 1. Yeah, I'm gonna go take my floor 1 granite cave encounter. Should be, nope, still in slate board. So first off, let's go buy, okay, I already bought some great balls. Yeah, let's just go take the encounter, I think. We're gonna take granite floor 1. I don't think there's any reason to delay for a static pull. I'm just gonna take here. Let's see what we get. Okay, Rhyhorn. I'll pull up Rhyhorn afterwards, but this... Do I have a Malphite already? Because I don't... I'm fine with Malphite for this. I'd also do something... I don't think Galio really fits. Maybe? Maybe like Scion? Okay, I'm gonna throw fucking grape... Ugh, Jesus Christ, I'm swearing so much already. I'm gonna try and use Great Balls. Because this has a higher catch rate. If it actually catches. Okay, good. And I think for naming, let's go... I'm between like Scion, Malphite. I already have an Ornn. I don't think Yorick really fits for this. I don't think I have Scion yet, so let's go Scion. Okay, now let's go take a look. Let's take a look at this Rhyhorn. Ooh, let's take a look at this Rhyhorn and see what his stats are. Calm is, I believe, bad. Yeah, Calm's bad. Stats are, I mean, this is the tankiest. This is the tankiest thing ever, which is good. Now, I'm gonna go ahead, pull him up. So, Rhyhorn has a 50-50 between Reckless and Rockhead. I got Rockhead, which will stay as Rockhead forever. Yes, this will stay as Rockhead forever. This is now another ground type Pokemon that I have, so that's 2 ground types. However, I believe this is probably not going to be used a whole lot, other than for this first gym fight. So let's simply level this up. Throws a rock to the ground, the foe... Bleh. Throws a rock to ground the foe down, to knock the foe down to the ground. I think we keep Scary Face. I think we keep Tail Whip. I don't think we keep Sand Attack. So I'm also gonna get... Let's see, I'll get Stomp here, which there's no reason to take, because I'm never gonna be able to proc that. And then we'll learn Bulldoze at 21, which we're gonna keep. Overhorn attack. I now need to open up my scripting tools. So we're going to use Small Lance, excellent tool here that he created. I don't know if he created it or someone else created it. I'm going to assume someone else created it. Okay, so first off, here, Rhyhorn. It's taking a little second to load, but that's fine. So yeah, there's one Pokemon in particular that I don't know what my answer into it looks like. And that's a little scary, but also I think I'll be able to figure out my way through this. Okay, so now that I have Rhyhorn, I can plan through this a little bit better. So Psychic Fang still baits this out. I think it probably would be beneficial to go to Growlithe first. Yes, Growlithe over Staravia, if I'm trying to get the drop. Absolutely Growlithe over Staravia if I'm trying to get the drop. Yeah, I think it'd make it a lot easier of a fight. Yeah, it'd make it a lot easier of a fight, which I would really appreciate. If I can't include using Growlithe, so let's assume that we take Feint Attack, because that should, for the most part, be what it is. So take a low attack, Feint Attack does 16 to me. Puts me down to 39. Swap Timber. Wake Up. Slap. Then that'll be perfect to swap to Rhyhorn. Rhyhorn gets in. Okay. Yeah, Rhyhorn will go in. Swap Rhyhorn. And then Rhyhorn swap Puppy if HP is healthy. Could also maybe swap here. I think I could also potentially swap here if I need to. I could also maybe come up with a plan to use Mask as well. Because I think Mask could lead here. HP Flying almost kills. If it doesn't, we just take the kill after. If it's here, we Quick Attack out. Masquerain could... wouldn't bait here. Would bait either here or here. Trying to fake it on rock side, so I'd swap here, then I could swap back. Could get it's like -3. So I'd have to press fake out between 2 and 3 times in this one. I'm just trying to figure out if there is a way to use mask. Because if I can save a heart skill, I think it's worth to do so. God damn it. So we lead here. HP flying will press twice. Bait out here, quick attack bounces it out, and then it should go into here on either fake out or rock slide, which is completely safe into here. Then in Mach Punch we go back, 1, 2, go here, go here, fake out, swap back, go here, fake out, swap back. If I'm healthy enough, or if I've dealt enough damage, he should see Mach Punch actually. Right, because dealing 18 damage means he'll be at 38. Yeah. So 2 minerals on fake out always guarantee that this sees Mach Punch afterwards, so I just have to get here in twice. So I go here to get 1 drop. Hang on. And then that should bring mask back out. So swap Rhyhorn, swap mask, swap Rhyhorn, swap mask. Yeah, so my problem with this one is that Poliwhirl, I don't have a great answer to it because this Yamper is horrible. I'm just seeing if maybe there's something in here that... Depending on the HP, it could bait into combustion. Right, because at this point, hang on, HP, KO, Kubfu, eject button, KO Hitmon. I could also maybe go Monferno, because Monferno can two-shot this. As long as I don't get double crit. Low Sweet Mach Punch is a kill. Depending on my HP, it could go either here or here. Depending on what move it's from here, I either go Palp or Mask. So as long as I don't get crit, I'm bringing out Poliwhirl. I guess if Dalcatty's healthy, she can come in, fake out, bait Superpower into here. This baits Ice Beam, I can just go back into here. Or at this point I can go into Monkey to always bait Bubble Beam and go back into here. So I guess it'll depend on what HP Dalcatty's at. If this line's even possible. Problem with that is that Dalcatty would then bring out here, I believe, on double kick, depending on HP. If I can, I can go here, and then I can go here. Back to the Bolton line. Bolton lead. Tail Whip, Psychic Fangs. Psychic Fangs pops this out. Minimum damage on Lopunny is 24, which puts it down to 45. 35. Yeah, so min damage, 45 HP on low bunny. And then this will bring out here. The plan is to go here, then here, use this to kill baiting here. On here I can go here. And then this always baits Drain Punch, where it will recover a pretty sizable amount. If he crits, though, he's out damaging me. So it'll heal like, what, 5 HP? Is it a quarter? I think it's a quarter. It'll heal between 5 and 6 HP. So this will go up to 40. Is that how Drain Punch works? Or is Drain Punch half? Drain Punch is half, okay. That's a little unlucky, so then it'll heal 10. 45 minus 1. Yeah, it'd be it's not even a range. Thing is, like, I could probably find a team a lot easier with the Bolton line. Like significantly easier with the Bolton line. This goes here, this pops this out, baits here, we go here, then we go here, kills, baits here, we go here. Guess if I really wanted to, I could try and bait Flame Body proc. I could try and bait Flame Body onto Sizzlipede, which would then allow me to get into here. He's recovering quite a bit off of that, though. He's recovering 5 HP every time he hits me with the Drain Punch. So I'd need to get the Flame Body off in order to be able to do this. Like, I think these are the 6 I'd use. So I figure out I want to go here, and that allows me to go back into here, then into here. Yeah, I need something that can eat Mach Punch. I think this would end up being my 6. Yeah, I feel pretty confident that these are going to be my 6. think I just put a cherry berry on this and then just go to town, the first trainer. I feel like this is probably the correct choice to be making. Like, how confident do I feel about this choice? Like, honestly, pretty positive. Okay, and now I'm gonna go use my heart scale. Psychic Fangs. And then we're gonna get rid of Nuzzle. I just put cherry berries on everyone in the event that something goes catastrophically wrong and I just get paired a bunch. Because for the most part, yeah, we'll skip through this guy. Its dialogue doesn't really matter. Okay, first trainer is Battle Girl Laura. And I'm just gonna go into town. So first Riolu dies to a Psychic Fangs. Then should come out Stuffle. And I'm gonna press Psychic Fangs once. Proc the Citrus Berry. Press it again. And then, you guessed it, press Psychic Fangs again. Now, for the next trainer, it's a little more difficult. Do I have Growlithe? I do have Growlithe. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk into this next trainer. We're going to press Psychic Fangs. And then on Heracross, I'm going to swap into Neferi. And at -1, this should always be Rock Smash. Which, even with a crit, is never killing. What am I doing here? I'm going to Yumi here. Yes, even with a crit, it never kills. So that we can get a fake out off. Now it's in range to die to Boltund. So I'm simply going to go back into Boltund, eat the Rock Smash, and Psychic Fang kills. Wait, what? Hang on. Why did that not kill? Holy shit, I'm calcing with Silk Scarf on. It did just under the amount of damage that it needed to. Oh my lord. Dude, that would have been a wipe right there, by the way, if that hit more than twice. Oh my god. Dude, I need to slow down. Hang on, I need to slow down. Items are coming off. I need to re-import my saves. Okay. Saves are re-imported. Correctly this time. Okay, so I'm just gonna do Do orange berries on everyone. Oh my god, dude, that really could have... I would have reset off if Bolton died, like 100%. I used my rare candy and I used a fucking heart scale. If the Pokemon that had both of those just ended up dying, like, there's not a way past this, right? We go Yumi. May seem a little weird, but Yumi can just fake out, play rough, and always kills. Then this is always Drain Punch, so I think I can just go back into Nasus. Spark kills. Okay. I'm gonna take a little more time here now. Silk Scarf Delcatty one-shots this. Yep, Silk Scarf Delcatty one-shots this, brings out likely here on Vital Throw. Yep, on Vital Throw we go here. No, because we don't want to proc Guts. I should go here because it'll always be. I'm gonna go here because that way it always sees kill. Yeah, go here so it always sees kill, then we can go here. And then I can risk the one shot. And then on this I can go Interesting. Okay, who do I need to grab out of the box? Sizzlipede. That's it. Okay. First off, Yumi's the lead. Yumi needs to get her Silk Scarf back. And then everyone else can carry orange berries. Yes, correct. Why am I? No. Go here so that it always sees Vital Throw again after the first one. Then I can go to Nasus. If this crits, then I have to figure out what to do, but it doesn't crit, so I can just Psychic Fangs. Okay, so since I've taken no damage, I'm actually not in threat here for anything, so I can just press Psychic things again. Yeah, if I would have taken any damage at all, this would not have worked. But because I did end up taking damage, it's gonna... So now this is Mach Punch, which also does not have any chance to kill. Yeah, even with a crit, it had no chance to kill. Okay, Silk Scarf boosted Delcatty always beats the Baneri. And then Mienfu is walled by this. Okay, next turn is also super easy. Keep same items. This place is good. It's got some good lo-fi songs. I'm only 40 minutes into it too. Hit it with that. Brings out Baneri. Baneri is walled by Yumi. It should be triple axle. Fake out. Do I outspeed this? You know, maybe that should have been something I checked beforehand. This is always jump kick. On jump kick, I think I go Orn. I think I just go Orn. Oh, Flame Wheel. Nice. Just take the kill here. It's no matter what, this is just into Nasus. Nasus eats the attacks and Psychic Things kills. Very good. Got one trainer left before Brawly, and then I'm gonna cook through Brawly. So let me pull back up the calculator. Boom. First Pokemon is always just a Monferno beat, then it baits into here, and this is where I actually have to find something to use. So most of the time it should just be baiting Shadow Punch, so I believe I can get into here for the most part free. And then I can use the fact that this is going to be baiting Mega Punch or Drain Punch. Random. Completely 50-50. I'd say I could use this, but no, I can't. So here, yeah, we Intimidate it. Boltund can deal 50%. I could come into Palpitoad on the second attack after it's been dropped. And then Palpitoad can beat this, but Palpitoad does... No, Palpitoad does not do better against this. And then we'll use Seadra for Pignite. And then for Hakomo... I was gonna say probably just Growlithe. Okay, so I can actually just get rid of Seadra, and Boltund can take the place, which makes me able to bring Delcatty. Okay, let's switch up who we have. Grab you first. Delcatty's gonna go at the end. Palpitoad's gonna go here, here, here. Okay. So Wukong's gonna hold the Cherry Berry. Quirky's gonna hold the Oran Berry. Tom Kench is gonna hold an Oran Berry. Nasus is gonna hold a Cherry Berry. Neferi's gonna hold the cherry berry, and Yumi's gonna hold the silk scarf. Because Yumi's only useful when she presses silk scarf. Or when she has silk scarf, I guess. Okay, Kecleon. Turn 1, low sweep. Mach Punch kills. Bait's here. Swap Corky. Swap Tom Kench. As long as the first one isn't a crit, we're fine. Good. Bubble Beam. Bubble Beam again. Okay, I was gonna say this should probably beat out Hakama, right? This is likely to just be completely random move, so I'm gonna go Yumi. Dragon Tail swaps me out, that's fine. Into Monferno. Okay, well, I'm at least safe here to press low sweep, which I think is what I'm gonna do. Because it's at least some damage. And if he presses Dragon Tail again, I'm getting swapped out anyways, so. Okay, Intimidate drop is actually kind of useful, and I can use now Aerial Ace. Drop it down below Citrus Berry procs. It's never pressing Iron Defense, so now it's pressing Dragon's Breath. Kind of wish I would have put a Cherry Berry on now, yeah. I believe from this point I can just go into my Nasus, and Nasus can beat this from here. Because Psychic Fangs will take out 1, and then 2. Very good. Okay. Let's go prep the team for Brawly. Let's go do another round of just checking my path. From to be honest, I kind of just want to ball it. The main things I need to be for sure on are items. Yeah, the main things I need to be 100% certain on are what items am I equipping. So, back to here. So my logic has me... Boom, let's reload it. Okay. Boltund is going to lead, and he's going to Psychic... He's going to Tail Whip, and then he's going to Psychic Fangs. Hopefully we do not get the Sucker Punch. Then it's going to bait this, and we're just going to knock it out. That'll then bait here, and I'm going to go into Growlithe to get a drop. Then I'm going to go into Timber. Because it always sees Rock Tomb on Growlithe. So that'll allow me to get into Timber for fairly safe. Timber can then beat this up, bait here. Bait here. We go here. And then it's going Drain Punch. So now my question is, do I just swap a bunch until Drain Punch is... until he flinches or burns himself? I think that's definitely a play. Because like if these two Pokemon are only used for Lopunny, like surely I'll get a hit on it, right? And I can use Growlithe for this too if necessary. The killing roll just needs to be done with Boltund eventually. Yeah, Boltund will eventually need to do the killing roll so that it baits here. And on here, we just go here. Yeah, and then I can use Boltund to sweep the last two. So Boltund will end up killing here afterwards. So I have to go into here to bait Rock Slide, get into here. Oh, wow, that takes a lot of damage, huh? Double crit would kill me. You know what, if my plan is ruined by crits, so be it. I'm just gonna go for it. Mainly because I don't know. Just gonna hope that my line works. Alright, this kills there. So, I mean, it'll always see fucking kill, won't it? Silk Scarf doesn't even boost it enough, so I'd have to go here, here, back to here, get another one off. Then I can go here again. Huh. Fuck it, Weeball. Does Silk Scarf at least put it into a better range? 17 to 23 compared to 16 to 21. Nah. Fuck it, Weeball. Alright, if things go horribly, not my fault. Okay, this is Brawly. I'm not too high on this run right now, so I'd be fine if it wiped here. Okay, turn 1 is always Tail Whip, because he Sucker Punches. Now there's a 50-50 chance for him to press Sucker Punch again. What we would like is for him to not press Sucker Punch again. Nice. And then on Lopunny, I just need to deal as much damage to it as possible. Is there a reason to press Psychic Fangs over Spark? Spark has... What's Spark's chance to para? Although I believe this is Limber, is it not? Yeah, it's Limber, so there's no reason. So we just Psychic Fang. Okay, exactly what I thought. It goes Scraggy. We're going to go into Neferi to get a drop on it. Hopefully it's not Rock Tomb. Both Feint Attack and Power Up Punch would be fine. Nice. No crit. Good. This is now always Rock Tomb, which gets me into set perfectly fine. Very good. And then we always press Wake Up Slap here. Now I believe he should heal 100% of the time, so I'm going to press Leer. There is a chance that he just breaks out of this turn 1. Yeah. So I'm going to press Wake Up Slap again, because I need to get as much damage down as possible. He goes Power Up Punch, that now puts him at +1. I'm at 37 HP. Okay, well, we got the crit. This then baits out Lopunny on what always should be Retaliate. We go Scion. So here's where I have to make the key decision of what do I do here. I'm going to be honest, I think I pressed Tail Whip here. And I let him heal. So he's now at -1. And what's his HP at? His HP is at 70%. So I think here I want to press Bulldoze. No crit. Nice. Okay, so that puts him at... Oh, why is he yellow bar if he's exactly 50%? So I think my only plan here is to swap to Nasus. I could also maybe use Nefiri, as long as it doesn't crit Nefiri. Yeah, if it crits, I'm losing Nefiri most of the time. I'm gonna go use Nefiri here. Nice. This now is always a normal type attack, which allows me to get into Nasus completely free. And then Psychic Fang will kill. Okay. This should now be baiting Hitmontop, I think. Hitmontop. Exactly as I thought. On what should always be Fake Out. On always Fake Out, I'm going into Yuumi. So that I can get my own Fake Out off. Let's check the HP that he's at, because I don't think we rolled very well. He is at 83% HP. Which is a 56% chance to KO. Well, this is always Mach Punch. So on always Mach Punch, I need to go into here. And then this is always Rock Slide. Do I just go back into here? I think I just go back into Yuumi, because I need to guarantee that Nasus can kill. Yeah, I can't play around crits, I just have to. Good. Still only Mach Punch. Crit would mean that this dies. Good. This is now only ever Rock Slide. I mean, I just have to pray no crit, right? Okay, we get to heal. No crit, no crit, no crit. Nice. Okay, we need to hit the range here. Nice. It's basically random move here. And my chance to kill is not very good. So if I swap Ornn, there's a 33% chance that he dies. If I swap Yuumi, I guess no matter who I swap, there's about a 33% chance that they're just gonna die. Yes, no matter who I go into, there's about a 33% chance that they're just gonna die. Which I think is better than the 33% range to try and hit this. I'm gonna use this. Please be superpower. Give me superpower. Give me superpower. Let's fucking go. Oh my god, get fucking frauded, Brawly. Get absolutely frauded. Not a single crit. My god, dude. Holy. Oh, I don't think I should have won that. I mean, like, I should have won it, but not in the way that I won it. Oh, that feels so good, actually. Every single Ornn berry was used. Oh, oh my god. I can't stop giggling, man. That's such a funny way to win. Oh my god. That genuinely feels so nice. That feels so good. Right, I think this moveset now becomes Sing and Encore. And then I get to go get my encounter. I get one encounter here. Yay! Encounter! So I get my Petalburg Woods encounter, which, pulling it up, boom, right here. these are my options. So I will say Shroomish was actually pretty good. Chikorita's pretty good. Gossifleur's goated. Everything else is kind of meh. So, I mean, we got some pretty obvious ones here that we like. Shroomish, Chikorita, Gossifleur. Any of those ones would be A-okay in my opinion. Okay, I get Shroomish again. Hopefully this one has Poison Heal. It either gets Effect Spore or Poison Heal. So I mean, this is a Pokemon that you kind of want to delay him till 40, but that's a really late delay. Because if you delay till 40, you get Spore. Okay, Shroomish. I'm gonna keep Lee Sin for this. I like it. I like how the Timple that I ended up catching didn't even end up being used, so this encounter is now probably completely wasted. But you know what? That was my fault. I took the encounter. Petalburg Woods was Shroomish. Let's take a look at Shroomish. Actually, you know what? I got other Pokemon to level up right now. Let's do that first. Is there any reason to delay this? Like, does he get certain moves at certain points? Rock Slide at 28. So no. Don't think we teach that. Oh, I don't know if I need to evolve that. So let's not do it yet. Chip away. I don't think I'm teaching that to you. This should evolve here, right? And it gets what? Flame Burst at 25? Nice. Just take the Evo. But this is just getting okay. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna mute myself while I increase the rest of these levels, and I'll jump back in when I'm done. hopping back in now. Time to take a look at the Shroomish. Delcatty could have gone down to a crit there, but you know what? Whatever. I think I'm just gonna Muddy Water again. Because, yeah, it should only ever be Dazzling Gleam from Dedenne. And then Abra's 100% attacking left. There we go. Very easy. And now we swap Wukong and we Mud Shot. Low sweep, Mud Shot. Guarantee kill. Very good. And then I have one more fight before I make it to Rustboro. I know I'm playing a lot of this pretty fast and pretty loose, but honestly, I don't really care. Okay, let me back to doubles not implemented yet. Be careful. Let me find the actual calculator, the official one. This is the official. I don't think I'm showing it, if I'm being honest. Okay, this is the official, this is the non-official. Honestly, I'd rather trust the official. We are up against... What's the name of this trainer? What do they have? Nummel. I mean, I can always... Let me just see if the damage ranges are the same. 32.4 to 38.9. I mean, if they're the same, like, I'm fine trusting this. So I think the best is just lead here and Spark. And then if I get speed dropped, just stay in. But I feel like this has to answer this. Can I get this speed dropped? I don't think so. Could also lead... No, this doesn't really work that well. So yeah, I think I lead Boltund and I just Spark twice. If I get speed dropped, I swap here. Senta Scorch does really good against this. Just make sure he has a Chesto. Boltund back in against that. And then for here, as long as he doesn't press... Okay, even Earth Power is fine, so we can go here. We can also go here. And then we'll have Delcatty just be the final one. And then this will allow me to get back to Rustboro. I think it took me like 8 hours to get to this point, so... Honestly, I'm fine playing loose and fast if it gets me here in a fraction of the time. Okay, so we'll lead you, Orin. Orin's all around except for Orin. He gets a Chesto. Very good, very, very good. We'll run up and we'll go take out the last Lass here. Lass Haley. Boom. Let's go. Alright, here, simply Spark. If he surfs, we Spark again. If he Icy wins, We have to swap. Okay, this just goes straight normal, where we go karma. Bubble beam, hang on. Bubble beam's a guaranteed one shot, correct? Correct. Could be gloom, good. Perfectly into Ornn, always magical leaf. Flame wheel has a chance to one shot, but it's not guaranteed. And then dual wing beat on Staravia. We go into Nasus. Eats the Ornn berry, and now we're never ever in range to quick attack. Okay. Pick up the rest of the berries that are here. And then I get 2 encounters and a trade encounter here. So, first off, is there any reason to not just take Neferta here? I don't think so. So I think I'm just going to take his encounter, or his trade. And then I'm going to free up 2 slots to catch Pokemon. Obviously, Siege is probably better than... Let's get the items off of my Pokemon. And then, so first off, first thing to do in this town is pick up the wide lens. The next thing to do is to pick up Cut from this guy's house, as well as the moonstone that he gives. And then over here I can get some quick balls. Get access to 5 quick balls. Once I skip through here. And then I think Growlithe is back here. No. Okay, where is it? Is it back here? No. Huh. Is it this one? It's the house next to the gym. It's the house next to the gym. Pick this up. And there's Hamilton. Welcome to the team, Hamilton. Let's see how good of a Hamilton we got. So he comes with a rare bone. And gentle Rockhead. Little unlucky, but perfect attack. Perfect attack, perfect speed. I think this will be good. This will be good. Okay, let's go pick up a better Pokemon to catch Pokemon with than the one we have. I think Scentiscorch will be better than Hamilton. You can't change Hamilton's name, right? That's what I thought. You cannot change Hamilton's nickname. So we have a Hamilton now. So can I, hang on, in the encounter table, can I signify that I did the trade? I don't think so. But it doesn't really matter. I am okay. I think this encounter over here determines whether I go for the fishing encounter. We really want Tyrogue. We really want Tyrogue. I think Makuhita would also be fine. Are you? I have nothing. Dude, I have what? Again? I mean, sure, bro. I mean, this is gonna sit in the box until CRR split. Name it like Way, probably. Wait, do I already have a Way? I feel like I already have a Way. I do, in fact, already have a Way. And Syndra comes with a Moonstone. Okay, I'm definitely, absolutely, 100% taking this encounter. Give me Clamperl here. Give me Clamperl. This is good for later, but it's definitely not good for where I'm currently at. I'm like almost confident that I'm gonna have to take both Evos that I want to delay. I'm gonna have to evolve both Timber and Shroomish. Corefish. Core. Silas. Let me go make sure that I didn't name anything that shouldn't have been named. Now, let's check the Pokemon that we just got. So first, Syndra. Synchronize Calm. I mean, like, those are good. Those are really good stats, but the low defensive bulk is a little unlucky because we kind of want it to be defensively bulky. And then Adamant, Hypercutter, Shell, Corodont. I mean, this would have been better if it was Shell Armor. Adamant, perfect attack. I'm gonna quit my complaining. I'm gonna quit my complaining. That's so good. That's so unbelievably good. And the thing is that this gets Protect, but you have to evolve it at 30. I'm a big fan of Corefish, and then we'll just level up Syndra as well. There's no reason not to. Draining Kiss, we take over Telekinesis. I believe I also get Hypnosis here. I'll teach over Yawn, and then I think I get Psyshock. Okay. So, I've done all of the encounter gathering for the gym. So now, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna export everything. Export everything, get it into okay. I imported the wrong file. Okay, NB will go Bishop. So let's switch over to the calcs real quick. Here, attempt 3, 115 was Corefish. The Muna encounter I'm not happy with. The 115 encounter, this Corefish is gonna be insane. Like, insane. Is there any reason to go get the Rustboro encounter? I would probably argue no. And I have no encounters available to me. Correct. I guess technically I could make it all the way to Rusturf, but then I'd have a bunch of fights that would be a little difficult. So let's go ahead and look at this fight. Let's refresh so I can get everything out. Bisharp. So I unfortunately just think that this has to do it. We'll give Breloom, what am I looking for? We'll give Breloom an Oranberry, and we'll just Mach Punch here. What else could I do? I guess I could, if Dalcatty is guaranteed to be coming, I can lead no item Dalcatty, fake out, swap here to guarantee that this will come out next, which gives me a free swap into here. And that way I have HP on Dalcatty to come back in Encore if needed. Although I don't think there's very many great Encore options. Yeah, I don't think there's a lot of great Encore options. So maybe this Dalcatty play ends up not being used. And in fact, I'm almost certain that it's not going to be end up used. Breloom and Monferno are 100% on the team, as is I think Girder. Girder is about the only answer I have into Lunatone. I think this is probably also 100% coming. So if these can be speed dropped or okay, yeah. I need something that can take this on. Like, sure, I can get a fake out off here. Then I always bait 1,000 arrows. Like, I think Mask would just be better if I'm risking 1,000 arrows crit, right? This doesn't work. I mean, who takes less damage? Celio actually takes just barely less damage than Octillery. But I'd be a lot more sad about losing Celio than I would Octillery. So this is kind of what the team's looking like. And then maybe Mask. These are kind of the 6 I'm thinking. I just don't like my chances against the Soul Rock. And I don't have any ways to drop speed. Oh wait, Palpitoad's just faster than this? If Muddy Water were to miss though, that'd be GG's. I mean, I'd be so fine second Octillery here. Right, so this way baits this out first. We can go into here. And then this will bait here. I go into here to get in Tim Drop, then I go here. And then hopefully no crit kill. This should then bait out here, where we go here. And as long as it doesn't boost, this should be able to win. This is the only other thing I'd consider is if this did anything. Dude, my encounters rough. Okay, what else could I do? I could lead here, fake out, brick break into here, kills, baits here. Now I go here, this kills, baits here. On either 1,000 Arrows or Dragon Claw. So I'd probably still need to use this. I'd go in there. You know, Delcatty's just taking the slot of someone that needs to be on the team. I was say, unless I can go into here on this. But then Headbutt does way too much damage. I mean, Musharna's not helping. Wow, I don't know what to do here. All I know is that these 3 are 100% coming to the fight. These 4 are 100% coming to the fight. Those 4 are 100% coming to Roxanne. And then I choose one of Celio, Octi, and Cedra. Yeah, I have a choose one between those guys. I'm gonna put a star next to artillery because this is the one that I think is probably gonna be it. And then either Boltund, Mask. I mean, if I can not use Breloom, I can somehow bring both. But then I'd have to beat this. Because the only move I can take from here is Body Slam. Why does this one not see Skitter Smack, but the other one does? It's +6. Right, yeah, no, this is wrong. This would be a +6 on this. Because this has these two moves. Put a star here. Because if I can somehow figure out how to not use Breloom, I can bring both Boltund and Mask. And then that'll be what my team looks like. Like, yeah, this is the thing. I just don't have a good answer into Soul Rock. It's too fast. It's too fast and my Pokemon take too much damage from it. Let me see if Hamilton has any use. Yeah, it's about what I thought. Okay. So I think I have put about all of the brain power that I can into this game right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and call it here. I'm gonna make sure that I have everything updated though. So Poison Barb we just picked up, Wide Lens we just picked up. We also need to check the TM list here, because I know I picked up some new TMs. So I picked up 4, 16, 20, 37, and 45. Very good. Yeah. So my brain's kind of fried. I'm gonna take. I've put, I don't know, what's this been? 2 hours 15 minutes. It's a pretty decent amount of chunk for me to put into this game. So I'm gonna call it here. I'm happy with the time I put in. Let's pause the timer and call it here.